All right, Monday Night Football then is going to have Chelsea versus Newcastle. Two teams kind of similar enough form as it is. Newcastle 3 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss in the last 6. Chelsea 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. Should start with you here. Yeah, we've seen Chelsea against Brentford last weekend. They went to goal up, then went 2-1 down. They did well to kind of rescue a point, I would say. But it's just kind of the same thing with Poch and Chelsea. There's not really too much to add to them. They're still kind of, 1 step forward, 2 steps back kind of team. Like, there's not really any signs of improvement. I don't see anyone doing well for them. No stand-up performances ever. I just think they want to maybe try and do well in the FA Cup and, just get this season over with. Maybe keep Poch around, maybe try and build something, get rid of half the dead weight at Chelsea right now and just kind of build and go again for next season.
Yeah, which will be extremely hard if they're all on 8-year contracts. You can guarantee that. Yeah. Look, Chelsea are so up and down. There's no more than the Forest situation. There are too many players, not enough quality players, buying for the future. That didn't make any sense because they needed to buy for there now as well. Yeah. Newcastle, yes, they may have won 3-0 the last game, but they're fucking not pulling up any roses lately either.
Yeah.
So,
missing some key players, though, to be fair.
They for sure they are missing some key players. For sure, Jesus Christ, every team misses key players. It's like Newcastle have had that excuse no more than we have all year, but they wouldn't listen to us. So I'm not missing Newcastle.
Definitely. Everything. It's just been this season, more so than everything. Like, every team has injuries. You have to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. And look,
no, but I think Joe Linton really was making that team run. So,
which is mad. 2 years ago, he was going to be sold to someone shite in Spain. You think of how well he came. In fairness, he had a great comeback. I agree with that completely. Joe Linton was definitely pulling the strings, but I think, if Chelsea don't come out with this with a result, whether it's a draw or a win, I think it wouldn't be too far-fetched to say that Potts will be given a game or two after that. I think he's on borrowed time, big time. I think so. I think because he's what's putting me off with him. And look, I'm not against Potts, but it's his press conferences, the way he's saying the fans don't like me. I don't love the fans. We know we're bad.
Last week,
you know what I mean?
His press conference, he just seems very frustrated.
The mannerisms of his going, of course, it's understandable, but it's starting to sound like a man that knows something's going to happen if they don't start getting wins. And Chelsea, you wouldn't back your house on them to get that's what I mean. They need to get a result, whether it's a draw or win. Like, this Newcastle team is a good team. On their day, they're an amazing team.
Yeah.
But I think something tells me that if they lose badly in particular, I think Poch could be in fucking serious trouble.
Yeah. No, I think he'll get the season now. I think Poch.
I think so. I think they're kind of too far gone now to kind of change things.
And you know what? I think he'll get the season after as well, because I think they'll want to give him time to throw out whoever and maybe pull in 1 or 2 and then go with his system.
Everyone out to Saudi.
Well, Aaron, staying with you, if there ever is a stat to maybe give Chelsea confidence. So, last 27 meetings at Stamford Bridge, Newcastle have won once, 6 draws, 20 losses.
That's all well and good. It won't matter this weekend, I'll tell you that much, on Monday.
It's a completely different Chelsea team.
As I was saying about Joe Linton there, he's a big player to be losing, and then Tonali, he's gone too. That's 2 big midfield players that do kind of get the run and going in the team. And then Pope, he was going well, to be fair to him. And I think
I don't rate him, but he's definitely miles above the Bravka
and in anything that they needed from a keeper, Nick Pope had, to be fair to him now, and he would definitely, in my opinion, been England's number 1 for the Euros. But anyway,
Trippier has regressed this season. Obviously he's getting on in age, but Liverpool has been very good for them when he's played. I just think Trippier maybe needs to be benched for a game or 2. Let Liverpool play, because he's really good going forward as well. He doesn't have the same kind of set piece abilities as Trippier has, but just defensively he's solid. Going forward he's solid, and I think he's just much better all around.
Yeah, no, but back to that stat there that you were saying there, that is a crazy stat, but that's a Newcastle team that have been bad for years. They're only good now, really. So, and you're going to see that start to level out, I would imagine. Newcastle, they're going to go there, and they're probably going to win by a good few goals, I would say.
Yeah, right. Well, jump into your predictions. So, Aaron, what is it?
I'm gonna go 3-1 to Newcastle, please.
3-1 Newcastle. Oshin.
2-1 Newcastle.
2-1. Yeah, I'd like to see Chelsea get hammered. I don't like Newcastle, but I would like to see Chelsea get hammered. I'm going to say probably 3-1. I think Chelsea probably score a shite goal, but yeah, Newcastle probably have too much.
It's hard to make your prediction when you hear other ones. You know what I mean? Because you're like, oh, I agree with that one, or that's one I was going to say.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like, but just going off like just Chelsea, just the way they are. Like I think Newcastle, they're not been in great form, but I think in comparison to Chelsea, I think they're a much better team than Chelsea right now. So,
look, but you know, oh, go on.
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say,
sorry.
I was going to say defensively, since they've dropped Thiago Silva, it looked fairly structurally that Chelsea team in the backline is looking quite well. I know they're conceding still, but
it's just the two in midfield, like Enzo and Caicedo, have just been shocking, absolutely fucking shocking. 200 million worth of players, and they're garbage.
I know Enzo's got that weird contract, but he'll be gone ASAP. 100%.
Oh, I think he'll be gone. Yeah, definitely.
Dead weight. But no,
he's been made captain as well.
What I was going to say is that Chelsea's saving grace, maybe if they are to go and get a win, is actually Conor Gallagher. I don't like him.
Yeah.
He could get them a win. He could.
Well, Cole Palmer too.
Palmer, he's been
Palmer's he's a shit Phil Foden.
He's got great. Well, no, I'd say Palmer would be just the same as Phil Foden.
In that stage, anyone will be, but no, like I don't know. Like I think, just on Conor Gallagher, I did talk about him a couple months ago. I think he's a player. I think because I think he was linked with United maybe like during January transfer window. Like, I think he'd be a very very good player. Like I just think in his Chelsea team, everyone looks bad, but there's players that are actually bad. But I think Conor Gallagher, we've seen him at Crystal Palace, not last season before. He was cleaning up like he was class. I think in a better team, he's a very very good player. I'd like to see him move, and maybe not go to like Arsenal or anything like that. But I think like Newcastle or Tottenham, I think he would absolutely flourish, 100%.